What's up guys, DJ back with another video, and today we're going to talk about what does every Dragon Ball Super collector or even player possibly wants to see from Dragon Ball Super / Bandai next. Alright, what's the next big thing that they could do to attract more people, or to even just like blow the top of the game, just like make people so excited, so hyped, and very I guess scalpery. Alright, not hating on scalpers or anything like that, but what is the next big thing that Dragon Ball Super could do? And the first thing that comes to mind is more signature cards. More signature cards with different characters. And we know how many signature cards there are. SPRSs, you know, if you call it that. Signature sounds so much cooler in my opinion, but you know, signature cards, what have they done? They've done Beerus, they've done Frieza, that's Golden Frieza, alright? So there's opportunity for other Frieza, not just Gold Frieza. It could be the first form, final form, you know. They got so much opportunity there. Then they have Goku, and that's just base Goku. Like I said, they could do Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 4. They can do a lot of different signature cards. We got Vegeta, and they've got, that's 4 from Tournament of Power, probably the 4 most expensive signatures. Very competitive there with Vegeta. Vegeta, you know, they could do a Gogeta signature card, you know. They've got a Trunks, they got a Gohan, they got a Hit. Alright, so they got 8 signature cards, and I think the next set to contain signature cards will be the next biggest set for Dragon Ball Super. That'll be the next biggest thing that they can do. Besides the archive box, I think that's quite big news that a lot of people overlooked to begin with, but if you haven't pre-ordered, make sure you probably do think about it. Even though there are reprinted cards there, I think there's still a little bit of opportunity there, and it's just not the same. As I've said in my previous videos, it's not the same as the original stuff, but I think people will still want it, and I think it's going to be collectible, and it's also going to be playable. So it's a win-win. Okay, so signature cards. I don't know if you guys seen, but there are some custom-made signature cards out there. I want you guys to have a look at them if you can. I would put pictures up here, but I'm using a different editing software now, so it's a bit hard for me to add pictures onto it. But I've seen some Jiren ones. I've seen like Yamcha, Krillin. I think they were androids. You know, they got so many opportunities with the signature cards that I think a lot of people would want to see that next. And I think the next set that will come out with signature cards could be this year. I don't know how many like sets they'll come out with this year. TCGs are exploding right now in a way, so you know, it'd be a great opportunity for them to capitalize on that, but who knows if they're going to do that. I think they got their hands full with archive boxes and reprinting Vermilion Bloodline and Unison Warrior by October, and you know, probably they'll have a set with more signature cards this year. But if they did, ooh, that's a dog. If they did have a set to contain signature cards, I think you should be very quick to get it. I think they will explode real quick, and we've seen other Dragon Ball Super products explode really quick last year, just in a span of a couple months, and I think this will be no different. It also might bring more attention back to the older signature cards from Assault of the Saiyans and Tournament of Power, if they were to do this. So some signature cards that people have mentioned, I think I've seen a Piccolo one, and that would make some sense. A Cell signature card, that would be cool. And obviously, as I was saying before, the different forms of characters. Alright, it could be Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4, you know, Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God. You know, that's like 6 or 7 different forms of signature cards, and they could spread it across other sets. And I think when it's all said and done, let's say they did signature cards for all the characters in every single form and all that stuff, there'll be, I don't know how many signature cards there would be, but there would be like, I don't know, 50? That's my guess. I didn't count specifically, but when I was just counting the Super Saiyan forms for just like a Goku, that's like 6 or 7 or 8 forms that he could potentially have. And if they spread that across the years, and I think that would be a collector's dream if they were to do that. And once it's all said and done, if you had every single signature card from every gen and all that, I think that will be quite epic. And I know we talk about secret rares a lot. I actually collect secret rares mostly. I do have a few signature cards that I don't know if I've shown on the channel, but I will. Don't worry, guys. But yeah, there's only 8 so far, right? And I think there's plenty of opportunity to grow that number. And as a collector, I think they would all love that. As a player, I'm not too sure. Okay, I'm not too sure because players always if you're just a player and that's it, you're nothing else, you're not a collector or you're not an investor or whatever, a lot of the time you can get a little bit angry with the collectors or the investors because of how they could potentially drive the price up. Now, I think all three, collectors, investors, and players, could drive prices up, but for the most part, I think collectors and investors do drive the prices up more than the players do. The players just really buy the cards that they need to play the game, and they also might buy the boxes to open up and try to pull those cards too. But for the most part, the collectors, a lot of them have that, I need 1 of each, I need 10 of these boxes, I need these 5 of each and 6 of each. And, at the end of the day, you just got to do what you got to do. As a player, I've never played the game, all right, I'll be honest there. As a collector / investor, all right, I tend to buy what I just need, really, but everyone's different, and I think, we can't gatekeep people. We can't be like, hey, you can't do this because you're ruining prizes and stuff, because that's just how the open market really is, guys. But with these signature cards, if they came out and everybody knew about them, they'll be bought out real quick. A lot of people will be buying trading boxes and buying cases of these things, and that's, I guess, a good thing for Bandai, especially. They're making money. They're making money to improve the game, to bring out more content, bring out more cards, and that's going to end up being a good thing. And for the players, if they're not really thinking outside the box and they're just thinking purely about the game, they might see prices fluctuate big time, which has been happening, all right, and it's very possible. So when they see this happen, they might not be able to afford the cards that they want to get. But if Bandai comes back to the rescue with the more reprints of the future sets and stuff like they've done in the past, or even with the archive box that's coming out, I think it could be a win-win for everyone, even for the players, even for the collectors, and ultimately that's kind of what you want. I think more signature cards will be a good thing overall, and I think everybody would want to see these and different characters. And if you had just all of them, just laid out on the floor, all the characters from Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Z, even GT. I know a lot of people don't like GT, and some people don't like Dragon Ball Heroes, but if you added those to the mix, wow. And I think that will have more, even though they're just SPRs, they're not secret rares, okay? They might demand more of a price tag than the secret rares if they were to do all that. And we all know the two biggest, most expensive set cards from Dragon Ball Super are the Apex of Power and the Awakened Power. All right, so, and they're both secret rares. They're not signature cards. Signature cards are expensive too, but people keep in mind, they're special rares. They're not secret rares. And I think signature cards really relate to people and their love for that particular character, right? If you like Yamcha and they had a Yamcha signature card, you might want to get a couple of those. So, there's not many. I'd say there's more signature cards. Oh no, sorry. I think there's more secret rare cards than signature cards. So that's why it's like, hey, they're harder pools to get. I think secret rares are harder to get than signature cards. Probably not the latest secret rares versus the older signature cards, because signature cards are getting a little old now in regards to sets. But and then you just got to keep in mind there are tournament cards and winner cards and finalist kind of cards that can be more expensive than the set cards. So don't get confused there. You know, just remind yourself, you know, rarity and all that stuff. So if you're looking to hold or invest in these things, I think signature cards will be a great hold and great investment. Same with some of the secret rares. But at the end of the day, if you want to find the rarest cards out there, they're the ones that have like only 64 in the world or 16 that were only handed out to the winners in tournaments and stuff like that. So it's same rules apply overall if you're investing. Okay, and I want to help the investors. I want to help the players. If I could help the players more, I would. But as I said, I don't really play the game. But hopefully, you know, I bring a little bit of insight to it. If you're keen for the signature cards, let me know in the comment section below what signature card you want to see next. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. We'll see you next time. Enter my booster box giveaway. Blah, blah, blah. Bye. Blah, 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 blah.